25th February will forever hold a sacred place in the cricketing calendar. It was on this day, 25 years ago, that the game bid farewell to its greatest son, Don Bradman, in Adelaide. Yet, though a quarter century has passed, Sir Don remains eternal, 99.94 not out in the annals of the sport. To speak of Bradman is to speak of reverence, and nowhere is that reverence more palpable than in Bowral. It was here in Bowral that Bradman used to live at 52 Shepherd Street. Between 1911 and 1924, this modest home shaped the boy who would become cricket's immortal. Today, it stands as one of the most visited residence museums in the world, preserved not just as a house but as a shrine. The pilgrimage begins even before you enter the town. A simple roadside sign announcing Bowral feels like a direction marker and more like a welcome to cricket's holy land. Once inside, Bradman's presence is everywhere, in street names, in conversations, and most notably at the immaculate Bradman Oval. Situated beside the beautifully refurbished Bradman Museum and International Cricket Hall of Fame, the Oval is among Australia's best maintained grounds. The museum itself is a masterclass in sporting storytelling, immersive audiovisual installations, priceless memorabilia, and carefully curated artifacts that bring the legend alive. It is unquestionably a bucket list experience for any cricket lover. Bowral also preserves other chapters of Bradman's life, including the home at 20 Glebe Street, where he lived from 1924 to 1928. But perhaps the most powerful experience lies not inside the gallery, but beside a humble tank stand at 52 Shepherd Street. The original tank stand still stands in the backyard. Here, a young Bradman would strike a golf ball against its curved surface for hours, using nothing more than a stump. The ball would ricochet unpredictably, forcing him to sharpen reflexes, precision, and control. Visitors today can try it themselves. Stumps rest nearby, golf balls sit ready in bucket, and within minutes, reality sets in. It isn't easy. What makes this story even more compelling is its echo decades later in Mumbai. Unaware of Bradman's childhood ritual, a young Sachin Tendulkar devised something remarkably similar. He asked his aunt to shape the sides of a golf ball and throw it at him, honing his defensive technique against exaggerated movement. 60 years apart on different continents, two batting maestros sharpened their craft with the same unlikely tool. Walking away from Bowral, one realization lingers. Australia has immortalized Bradman with dignity and devotion. His homes are preserved, his practice methods recreated, his story told with care. The Bradman experience has been curated for eternity. Can we not do the same in India for Sachin Tendulkar, for Sunil Gavaskar? Can their childhood homes, practice grounds, and formative spaces be preserved not merely as memories but as living museums? Because greatness deserves preservation, and legends like 99.94 should always remain not out.